Hi, welcome to another episode. Today, I'm just going to take some time to let whoever's watching this know what the purpose is behind the Purpose Manifested. And it's really quite simple. It's to lead yourself back to you. The whole purpose behind you being here is you. Yes, you can have dreams. Yes, you can have skills, talents. Yes, you can in some way contribute to the rest of society with whatever knowledge you might have or whatever talents you might have. But those are just a small fraction of what your purpose is here in life. And your purpose is to only be you. That is your purpose. Yes. Take a second to let that sink in. You have to be your reason why. Do not worry about what you might be talented at. Don't worry about how much knowledge you have, or how smart you are, or what accreditations you might have, or what other people think of you, or whether or not you're considered by the physical world to be a winner. There's really no such thing as winners or losers in this life. That is just something that we all made up. It's just another dualistic frame of mind. But it doesn't exist because we are all equal. We are all just one collective soul. And you have to see yourself as that. Am I saying that any of those things are wrong? No. Am I saying that you should never go after what you might be good at or talented at? No, of course not. But do not let those things become your identity. Don't even have an identity, period. Your whole purpose, your whole reason for being here is you. Do not worry about what your external circumstances look like. Quit playing the comparison game. Quit being so down on yourself. And at the same rate, do not hold on so tightly to who you think you are, or who you think that other people would approve of, or revere, or how popular you are. Because when you go, when you leave this physical body, none of that stuff is going to matter. You can't take any of that stuff with you. Those things are just an added bonus, a small added bonus to who you are. And who you are is just you. Let that be enough. Let that be your reason why. Did I come here to make an episode telling you to just be? No, because I know how hard it is. I know it's not easy. I know it can be painful at times. I know it can feel very lonely. You know, it's something that I struggle with myself. You know, when I'll give you one example. I've had a couple people ask me about the purpose manifested, because when I go out and work, when I do Uber and Lyft, I put flyers up on my seats. Flyers that I don't want to say promote, because promote just sounds like such a dirty word, but for the sake of this video, yeah, flyers that promote the purpose manifested. And I'll have a couple people asking me about it. And I've had a really hard time. I've struggled in trying to explain it. You know, I'll trip over my words. I'll pause. I'll start to get really nervous. I'm just being honest. And what I've come to realize is that, you know, it doesn't really mean anything about me. Sure, you know, there might still be some blocks that I still haven't fully cleared yet, and that's what's causing the heavy nervousness and the heavy anxiety, but it doesn't mean anything about me. What those two people, those two guys, thought about me after they left, after I was done explaining it to them, it doesn't mean anything about me. Those are just their thoughts. Those are just their opinions. I'm not saying whether their opinions of me were positive or negative, but whatever their opinions were of me, it doesn't mean anything, because the nervousness and the anxiety is something that I know eventually I'm going to I'm going to be able to get a hold of, but I'm just not there yet, and that's okay. So whatever your situation is, whatever you're going through right now, whatever you think or feel that other people think of you, whether it's positive or negative, it really doesn't matter. Because whether it's positive or negative, like, those are their thoughts. They are not your thoughts. And even your thoughts can get really screwy, right? Because that's what thoughts do. They just do what they do. But that's all they really are, is just thoughts. They don't mean anything. They don't mean they don't make you who you are. So let's see, we're at about 9 minutes. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up right here. But I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I hope it helped you in some way. I hope it brought value, and if it did, share it with your friends and your family. But like I keep saying, I hope that you guys have a great rest of your day. I hope that you feel more empowered now than you were before the start of this video. And like always, I love you with all my heart, and I will see you again in the next video.